can't get away with being a pair of fake J's. Come on now. You know what fake J's are. We inspect them real tough, real close, because even though it's still a shoe, we're paying attention to the structure, paying attention to the logos, paying attention to all the branding that a real pair of Jordans actually carries. And the moment we see something that's off, we know them shoes not real. And ain't it crazy how we can point out the inauthentic style of shoes and Jordans, but we fail to point out the inauthenticity in ourselves? Yeah, because just like we would look at a pair of shoes that seem to be Jordans, we look at its structure, we look at resemblances, we basically look at identifiers or fruit to determine if the shoe is what the shoe claims to be. And so oftentimes we fail to turn a mirror on ourselves and see that even though we're portraying an image to other people, behind the scenes, our life is not in alignment, where our words, thoughts, and actions aren't on the same page. And just as fake as those fake pair of J's are, is the type of people we become because we don't live a life of authenticity. Authenticity simply being a life of alignment. And here's the beautiful thing about being able to make a difference in changing and becoming more authentic is by actually looking at our life, looking at what we value, comparing how we live to the values we say we claim to carry. And when we are out of alignment, make a decision because it's the right thing to do to get in alignment and in agreement with what we say we value. So that way we can actually become realer than ever before. So your authenticity is a legit thing. Authenticity is not something that should just be thrown out there for all these kinds of keywords to be used, but it's a word that actually allows us to be able to be self-aware enough to know if we are actually living according to the values we say we carry. And when we are not, choosing to make the right decision by aligning ourselves with it so we can stop proclaiming to be something that really we are not. I hope that made sense. If it did, I want you to type "caught" in the comment section below and follow for more as we continue to navigate through our healing and doing relationships the right way. Which starts with us doing the healing work on ourselves first, which oftentimes looks like us pointing out the inconsistencies in our own lives so we can actually get into alignment and grow in a place of authenticity where what we say, what we think, and what we do align with who we appear to be.